Hello everybody and welcome back to SkySaga Alpha 10, and it is time for another tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be quite quick. We are standing over here, or flying over here, in a broken down castle, and what I wanted to show you today was this, and it is really cool. We can now place certain decor items upside down that we weren't able to place before. Now, like I said, this is going to be a really quick tutorial. This is just a very easy thing to do, but I wanted to highlight it because I haven't seen people really talking about this, and this really does change the way that we can actually build things. Because as you can see here, I have stone steps, stone roofing, and stone steps, and then I've done the same thing upside down in the top there. Now, this is a very simple trick to do. You simply take the item and then aim at the block above where you want to go. So if you're aiming at the floor or at a wall, the step is going to place correctly, but if you aim at the underside of a block, the step places upside down, and it does place upside down in the direction that you're facing. So as you can see, these guys have placed upside down in the direction that I was facing when I placed them down. So I've been doing a little bit of testing on this, and it seems like all of the steps, the stone roofing, even the cornice pieces. Now the cornice pieces are interesting because normally when you aim them at a wall, they go this way, but nowadays if you aim them at the floor, despite the fact that the little ghost image doesn't appear to rotate, if you aim them at the floor and place them down, you can see that they also rotate around, and they give this nice cool little structure. So there you go, you can see just by like quickly placing some stuff down, whoop, and that's the only problem with this new technique, is because of that you need to be very careful about where you actually place things, because it is going to get a little bit tricky to make sure that you're placing them in the right spot to get things to place the way you want them to. Because as you can see, this one here I placed on top of the one underneath it, and it has gone upside down despite the fact that I wanted to do this. So it's an interesting little technique, but it's something you're going to have to watch out for as you go through and do more building, because it is going to make placing these things just that little bit more difficult, and you're actually going to have to think about exactly where you're aiming your devices before you place them down. But check this out, we've got a nice little like 4x4 or 2x2 window here, and I could place glass blocks in behind this, and that would make for a really cool little window. And one of my cornice pieces suddenly decided to disappear. But also, as you can see, I can also see completely through this, but I can't get through this either, so there's not enough space for the player to move through, which means you could make kind of really cool looking walls that you can't get through, but you can see through, which would make for a very confusing maze, for example. So like I said, that was the cornice pieces. We also have the wooden steps, the shingles, and the clay tiles as well. And so once again, these guys also work, and it is just a case of aiming them at the ceiling, and then they place in upside down. So there you go. Like I said, this is going to be a very quick, or this has been a very quick episode. A very quick little tutorial, but like I said, I thought that this is something that is really useful for you guys, and something that I really wanted to highlight because it is quite cool. I really like this, and having more options in building is always a good thing. So I wanted to point this out to you guys, make sure you all knew about that, so that your builds can be better from this point on. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next video.